Hey everybody, we've made it to week 5, and this is a big week as we start to look at claims analysis and kind of helping you guys to figure out how to determine if you feel like something that someone's trying to sell you or tell you about is true. So with that idea, I want to start off the spiritual reflection this week with a little quote from Elder Ballard from October 2017 conference. You might have to play around with the times here. The clip that's important is between minutes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So it's about 2 minutes, but it's just a quick thing from, I think, the perspective of our general authorities of what we should do when we're up against some of these dilemmas, whether it's medical or trying to figure out what is going to work for us. Anyway, so if you'll watch that, and then over on the questions and conversations board, just kind of tell me what you guys like to do to try and determine whether what someone is telling you is true or not. So what kind of steps do you take right now? Then due this week, we have, again, Monday, the spiritual reflection. Tuesday is our live class meeting. We're going to be talking about autism and vaccines, and we're going to be discussing some papers that were written about that. That topic. There are papers linked in the Explore instructions section, so if you'd please go there and be a little bit familiar with those papers, that'd be great. I will also provide you with some things to read during our lesson. Thursday we have the prepare quiz. This time it's only one part, but it's a long kind of multiple choice questions, and there's lots of reading this week about scientific analysis toolkit, how to set up an experiment, a little bit about statistics and fair testing. All good stuff. All right, and then Saturday we have our Explore quiz based on the class about Wakefield, and then the Enrich essay. This week it is quite a big, going to take a little bit more time on the essay. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. Down on the underneath part, the sooner than later part. So you'll want to get started on that early. That's the hint there. So don't forget to write your essay and submit it, as well as copy it to the discussion board for Unit 3. And then don't forget to do your reflection and evaluation little quiz thing that gets you that extra bonus point. All right, so underneath the calendar is a little blip about doing something sooner than later this week with a talk by Dr. Lamb. And he talks about 3 R's when we're looking at voodoo science versus real science. And those 3 R's are that real science should be reproducible, reliable, and rational. And I'll let you guys learn some more about that through the talk, as well as we'll talk about it in our live class meeting. But I would really suggest that you do this reading earlier in the week and start your research for your paper. The big idea with the paper is that you're going to come up with some topic that you would like to research, some scientific claim or medical claim that you have heard about, and then do some research about it and tell us if it is it real science, is it reproducible, is it rational, and is it reliable, or is it voodoo science? Is it something that people have just said in order to either get money, or they really do think it themselves, they really think it works, but it turns out that if we actually test it scientifically, it doesn't work. And again, we're going to talk a little bit more about that, so maybe on Tuesday that'll help solidify what you want to do. There are a few options too if you don't have an idea in mind already. There are some options of things that you can do some research on. But again, I would just start a little sooner than later, because it's going to take a little bit more time than just reading one article. You're going to have to do some research. So there's a link to those Enrich options that will describe a little bit better what you need to do for that essay. All right, good luck everyone. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you on Tuesday. And if not in class, I hope to see you on the discussion boards. So talk to you later. Thank you. Bye. I'll find the stop. Stop.